Hi my lovelies, hope you're all doing well. Bless Lily here with another pick a card reading, and in this one we're going to be taking a look at the next fated romantic relationship that's coming into your life. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at who it's going to be with, what it's going to be like, and anything and everything that we need to know at this particular moment about your next relationship. All right my lovelies, so for this reading we're going to have three options. You can choose based on color, you can choose based on the astrological association, you can choose based on these colors. You know, the choices are limitless. Go for it. So for option number one, we're going to have this blue Jupiter candle over here, okay, or this beautiful card over here. Option number two is going to be with the moon candle, okay, with the white candle and this gorgeous picture over here. And then option number three is going to be with the black candle with the Saturn, okay, and with this gorgeous picture over here with the heart over here. So go ahead and take a deep centering breath in, make space for this reading, see which option, which color, which beautiful candle or beautiful picture is calling out to you. If you guys need a bit more time to make your decision, please pause the video because we are going to go ahead and get started with option number one. All right my darlings, so if you were drawn to the Jupiter candle over here, okay, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Wow, that is just like, I feel like it's going to be so passionate. It's just going to ignite pretty much straight away. And look at the, wow, this is really, really nice, guys. This is such a nice indication of your next relationship, fated romantic relationship. Let's go ahead and start with your tarot cards first, okay. That just sort of came down, but I feel like it's going to start really fast, and I feel like it's just going to be like, wow, hello. Yeah, there we go. We have the Knight of Cups. Wow, we have the Key and the Knight of Swords, and we have the Ace of Swords. Wow, so there's a lot of energy of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as well as Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is going to be somebody incredibly romantic. I feel that they're going to approach you, and they're going to approach you really fast, okay? This is the person who doesn't beat around the bush. This is the person who's honest, who is just like, bam, hello, I think that you are amazing. You know, they're so sort of straightforward. It might take you, you know, aback a little bit, but I feel like this person is somebody who's so trustworthy. I feel that they're very determined. They say as it is, you know, and they're very clear-minded. They know what they want, so there's no like wishy-washy, like, oh, I'm not sure. They know what they want out of this relationship. They know what they want out of life. They know, they just know, like, they have their head in order. And I feel like it's because they have to work with a lot of things, like maybe law or maybe like finances or something along those lines. And I'm seeing like, yeah, let's take a look at these cards, and I'm seeing like they need to be on point. They need to have their mind sort of straight, okay, and they're going to approach you, and there's going to be absolutely no doubt in their mind whatsoever that they want to be with you, you know, like this person will just know your next sort of in that next relationship. They will know what they want. So we have Angel, we have Knight, look at that, and we have Mystic. Nice. Okay, so with the Mystic, I'm feeling a strong connection to that Jupiter energy, you know, that mysticism, that deep knowing. And I feel like not only are they smart, but they're also very intuitive as well. With the Knight, I'm seeing that this could be more of a younger energy, okay, so we're talking And it's not necessarily like age-wise, it's just the way that they view the world. They're full of energy. They're not tired of living. They're not like been there, done that. No, they're still full of energy. They still go for things. It doesn't matter what their age is. You know, they could be in their 20s or they could be in their 50s. But what I'm saying is that their energy is just of somebody who goes for things, who is determined, who gets what they want, okay? They're knight, so I feel like they're very much a gentleman as well, or a lady, okay? I feel like they're most probably going to have straight black hair or dark hair for some reason. I'm being shown, okay? They're beautiful. Look at that. They're just going to be so incredibly physically attractive, okay? And they're going to what's the word, court you, like when they're going to give you presents and, you know, take you out and, you know, do like this little sweet surprises for you. And they're just going to be, I don't know what I'm feeling, but they're going to take the lead in this relationship. They're going to, but not like, you know, sort of like a dictator, but they're just going to take the lead. They're going to take the initiative, helping those in need with no expectations in return. Yeah, so they're like, you know, your next sort of relationship, your next partner, that next fated connection is going to be, you know, like very much about the other person willing to give to you and you willing to accept. And I feel it could be like a change from the usual dynamic that you guys have, okay? But they are just going to have this angelic presence. They have I feel like they're very sweet, and I feel like they're very kind. So sometimes they might hide it a little bit from the other world, but once you get to know with them and each other, it's going to really shine through how much they want to help, how much they really want to be with you. They love hugs. There's something about bear hugs I'm hearing, so like they'll be like, okay, like let's have a bear hug, and a bear hug is like this big old beautiful long and tight hug, okay? Okay, so doesn't matter if the male or female, I'm seeing that they really like pink or fuchsia. I think it's called fuchsia, and they really like deep blue and purples, okay? They're very loyal, romantic, and look at that, yeah, chivalry, a love of honor. So it's going to be a very romantic relationship. It really is. There's like, I'm seeing presents, I'm seeing flowers, I'm seeing moonlit walks, but at the same time I'm also seeing like somebody who doesn't just dream about things, but it's somebody who goes for it and does it. And yeah, there's definitely a connection with the divine. So I feel like they're quite spiritual. They don't do spiritual bypassing, they don't do like delusions or whatever. They just connect with their inner God, and that's what gives them that clarity, and that's what gives them that energy to move forward. And this is a very interesting strategy. Yes, I feel like they're very strategic. I feel like they're going to they could be writers as well, but I feel like, yeah, they're very strategic. They could be working in law or military or some sort of government institution. That's why I was feeling like, you know, we have so much intellectual, like this person is incredibly intellectual, incredibly smart. I feel like they could be like some sort of an analyst as well, somebody who can be like strategizes for the military or something along those lines. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel is telling me that they're very much into the power of their sexuality. They're very sexual, they're very open. There's a lot of yellow energy over here, so that's telling me about the solar plexus chakra. So I'm seeing that you guys, your next partner, the next fated relationship that you guys are going to have, it's going to be actually really happy and balanced. So we're talking somebody about quite possibly who's a Libra sign as well. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, they're very fair, I'm seeing, and again we have dark hair, tan skin, dark hair, white skin. honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. So yeah, your relationship, guys, is going to be like, your next relationship is going to be very, very much based on honesty. Although I do see like some possibly like dressing up really nicely, and maybe like playing dress up in the bedroom, you know, and really exploring one another. But this relationship is really based on respect, and it's based on like, there's a lot of lust. There's a lot of lust and passion, but at the same time, it's also like a good connection on the intellectual level. Like you guys always have something to talk about, and you excite one another, and like you like picking each other's brains. You know, it's like so interesting to see what the other person has to say. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So I feel like your next relationship is going to be like the next fated relationship. It's going to be very much a long standing one. It could actually be a marriage with everything that I'm seeing, because it's definitely with the strategy card, I'm seeing that this is long term. And with the love endures, I feel like you guys might have to travel to one another or travel together. There's definitely traveling involved. Okay, some of you guys could be 43 or 34. Withstands every situation. I feel like, yeah, there's definitely going to be some sort of, you know, issues. I mean, that's just every relationship, but it's going to withstand it. It's going to stand the test of time. Okay, and by you guys being honest, and by you building the foundations, practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. Yeah, so I feel like you guys are going to be very, very much compassionate towards one another. I really do feel like this possibility of you guys having a child, or somebody already being with a child over here. There is also a possibility of adoption, okay? But it's just only for a few of you. And let's take a look. Yes, sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So this is beautiful. This is going to be very, very sexual. I'm seeing like there's a lot of healing going on while you sort of guys are in, like, you know, in love making, while you guys are connecting, you know, because there's a true connection. And I'm seeing like, you know, it's not just going to be the union of bodies, it's going to be the union of souls, it's going to be the union of minds. It's like literally like, you know, I'm seeing a jigsaw, and the jigsaw is just coming together, like the missing pieces are coming together. So I feel like you guys have been looking for one another and manifesting one another. Okay, guys, so, but yeah, it's definitely going to be very sexual. It's going to be quite romantic, honest, maybe having to travel to one another, a possibility of a child, or even adoption of a child, or somebody already has a child. But yeah, this is some pretty amazing energies. My lovelies, so that's all I have for pile 1 for Jupiter, for the blue candle. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. If you'd like a personal reading, guys, that's tailored specifically to your situation, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. Alright, my lovelies, take good care of your beautiful selves. Bye now. Alright, my darlings, so if you were drawn to option number 2 with the moon candle, with the white candle, let's go ahead and take a look. Wow, look at that goal. Oh my god, look at that goal. That's even bigger than the blue candle. Wow, this relationship, this fated relationship is really, you guys are really manifest. It's coming in really fast. Okay, I just felt it. It was just like, whoa. Okay, for some of you, it could be with somebody you already know, somebody you might have already tried, because it sort of only went, the fire only on for on the second try. But as, I mean, it just, did you see? It just went boom. Hello, and it burned off some sort of black residue, and that's just telling me that it's really going to burn off. It's going to be a very healing relationship. I can already see it just sort of went like taking the blackness, you know, like the power of good, the power of love just went and burned everything that was no longer needed. But wow, let's take your card. This is so good. I'm so excited, guys, about this pile. Oh my god. Yes, see? We have the Eight of Wands coming in fast. Okay, we have the Justice and the Ace of Pentacles. Nice, guys. Okay, so we're talking somebody who is quite possibly Libra or has a lot of Libra energy. Okay, we're talking somebody who is quiet, good with money, somebody who is well off, somebody who's very balanced, wise. Okay, I'm seeing somebody who's quite possibly has a fair complexion. There's this thing I'm seeing. Okay, it's either they're very fair complexion or very dark complexion. Okay, it's like literally yin and yang. So I feel like we could be talking about an interracial couple over here, or just somebody who's like some sort of extreme. For some of you guys, I am seeing that there's a mixed race energy coming through big time. There's very interesting play on like race and skin color, and there's like this you know, maybe even somebody who's like albino. I think it's albino, but this is very interesting, guys, and this relationship is coming in fast. And I mean fast. With the Eight of Wands, this is a timeless pick a card reading for whenever you guys are watching it, but I feel like number 8 is important, so it could be 8 weeks up to 8 months, and for some of you it's like literally 8 days. It's like that fast. It's just coming in. Okay, so with an owl, somebody who's incredibly wise and smart, but not a know-it-all, you know, somebody who you can just like you can still be like, they seem really cool. It's just like such a cool person. They're really approachable, but you know, at the same time they have very cool boundaries. They just know, and they have this art of, you know, setting boundaries without offending anybody, without like just, but they know how to do it, you know. It's like, it's one of those people who you know, people don't get mad at. They're just like, they're just really cool and they're really approachable, and at the same time they're very wealthy as well. They're very good with money. Yeah, Midas. You've got the Midas, the miser, the Midas. Entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. Yeah, so I'm seeing like the you know, your next partner, your next relationship, it's literally turning things into gold. And look at that. I feel like this is like an interracial couple over here, you know, somebody with a very fair skin and ginger hair, and somebody with like, you know, quite possibly mixed race or with a darker complexion and dark hair. And this is very interesting. So I feel like you guys like, this is going to be a relationship where both parties really benefit financially as well. I feel like you guys are really going to, it's either working together or coming together and inspiring each other. Okay, it's just something along those lines where, you know, you might have the idea and your partner, your future partner, might have the means of doing it, you know, of bringing it to life, or vice versa. But whatever it is, I'm seeing like you guys are going to be really well off in that relationship. Okay, whether it's from the start, whether it's like a little bit later on, but it's almost like it's going to explode. Okay, so explode in a sense like just go wow. So even I'm seeing some fame, but there's definitely a fast-paced energy going on over here. But this is, yeah, like, or this person you're going to meet, they're very well off. I mean, they literally like, you know, those people that make money out of air, this is going to be your partner. Okay, or this could be talking about you as well, like, you know. But when you guys, I'm seeing like when you guys come together, that fated relationship, I feel like that's what it's meant. It's just, it's meant to enrich both of your lives even more. Okay, so we have athletes. We're seeing somebody who's very athletic. Okay, we're also could be talking about somebody who is, this is going to be for a few of you, okay, but I'm seeing like somebody who might even compete professionally, okay, who could be professional footballer, professional hockey player, baseball, basketball, but I'm also seeing somebody who might be into professional bodybuilding, professional even like go as far as the Olympics. And this is very, very interesting, you guys. Dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. So this is going to be somebody who's incredibly strong-willed, incredibly they just don't break. They like literally don't break. Okay guys, I'm sorry, I just spilled my drink. Hold on a minute. Okay, major crisis averted, but they could be a little bit clumsy. Okay, so like I said, yes, definitely somebody who's incredibly good with money, somebody who is very, very athletic. Your future partner, your next partner, and your next relationship, I feel like you guys both could be quite into fitness, or your future partner could be. I feel like they're going to be incredibly good looking, like literally like so defined. I mean, like, you know, six-pack, beautiful shoulders, very confident, also very sexual, but they're going to have an amazing sense of humor. There's just going to be so much energy about them, and I feel like that's one of the reasons why they're going to have such an amazing body. It's just that they're almost like they keep going, and that's why I'm even attracted to you know, my citrine over here. They just have so much energy, and I mean, they work and they work out, you know, and they might even do some charity, and they work on projects, and they travel. They just go. Okay, we have monk and nun. Selfless devotion to single-minded dedication to spirit. Okay, I feel like they're going to be your next partner in that fated relationship of yours, you guys. I feel like they're going to be either very, very religious or very, very spiritual, or they come from a very religious family. But it's not like this mainstream sort of religion. It's their own intimate relationship with God. It's their own intimate relationship with their spirit. And they went through, you know, believing in them, and then not believing in them, and then believing in them again. You know, it was like building a relationship, not based on fear, not based on blind faith, not based on like just somebody like telling him or her, but it's a relationship that's intimate, and that's, you know, it's not forced. It's that amazing connection with the divine. It's that beautiful connection with the divine. And I feel like your connection, guys, with this person is going to be very, very similar. I feel like it's going to be on a soul level, really on a soul level. So I'm getting a lot of soulmate vibes over here. So and it's so deep, and it really is so healing. And I feel like you guys are going to feel peace, very much peaceful. Yeah, see, there's attachment. So attachment is a little bit like of like a devil energy in the tarot cards, but it came out in reverse. So there is going to be breaking of attachments. Okay, so see this beautiful card. We got the chains over here, we got the persona that the mask you've been wearing. Okay, and I am seeing like, yeah, it's going to be breaking. Attachment to a lot of things, attachment to the old ways of thinking, attachment to a particular ex, attachment to somebody who has just like been I'm hearing like an abuser of some sort. This is like getting deeper and deeper. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a healing, and that's why we have white here as well. And white for me, and the moon especially, is a lot of feminine energy. So there's a lot of healing of feminine energy, a lot of healing with issues with mother that you might have. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. But it's a lot of healing of a female energy, about receptivity, about being able to trust, about being able to you know, go with the flow, about being able to, again, receive things. And I feel like with an athlete and the world, is it the world on his shoulders? It might not be, but I'm seeing world, okay? And I'm seeing like literally the man in the relationship, in that next fated relationship, your future partner, He's going to want to give you the world, like literally, just because you are, just because you are you. Like you won't have to earn it. You won't have to feel like you need to earn it, or you won't feel like you have to pay for it or repay it, or you know. And they're gonna give you a lot of compliments, and they're gonna find you incredibly attractive. Like literally, they'll just like staring into your eyes. They'll like they'll like grabbing you grabbing you and just be like, oh my god, you're so like sexy or juicy or whatever. They're just that cool. They really are that cool, and they're going to really heal you and release any attachment of you to the past, to the past persona. Okay, again, I'm seeing somebody who is so, yeah, look at that. We have Archangel Michael. Okay, so they even their name could even be Michael. Okay, for some of you, because I'm feeling like, because we have M here and we have M here and we have M here and we have two A's, so it could be like Michael or Matthew or Matthias, something along those lines. You know, it could be Maria. Just the M and A are important for one reason or another. Okay, and it also like it's telling me like, again, mama, which is mom. Okay, so it has a lot to do with healing with your issues from mother. Okay, with the moon as well. But what I'm seeing, like coming back to their looks, yeah, like I was saying, somebody who's definitely working out, somebody who definitely just has a, like, you know, some people just have really nice lean physique. Okay, I'm seeing that they might be a little bit taller than you are, or a lot taller for some of you guys. So it's just like this energy of protection, and with these two hands I'm seeing like they're going to protect you. See, it's all about hands. They're very supportive, and we have hands over here, so they're very, very supportive. They're very good with their hands. They might be very good at massage and you know, just good with their hands, wink wink. But they are going to be very protective, and wow, wow, it's such a deep and beautiful relationship, and it's going to be all about happiness. It really is. It's just going to be about happiness. I feel like you guys might move to a different place, to a more sunnier place, just because like they want to give you the world. And I feel like a lot of you might not be okay with where you're living, and your future, I don't know why I keep wanting to say future spouse, because I do feel like it is going to be your spouse. I do feel like it's going to be your like, even if you don't officially get married, I feel like you would just feel like this is your husband or this is your wife, or you be calling like hubby or wifey, you know. But I do feel like this is going to be such a beautiful relationship for like all of you, like watching it, like who picked this pile. It's just going to be so cool. And I feel like there's a little some Leo energy as well with the first chakra. It's a lot about money, it's a lot about fears, so there's going to be like detachment from fears of money, or fears of lack, or fears of success, you know. And it's just going to be happiness, like this amazing feeling of happiness. This is so cool, you guys. Love makes a difference. Love helps heal, exactly, past hurts, and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Beautiful, guys. So the next fated relationship of yours with the next partner is going to be incredibly healing. It's going to give you security, like I was saying, like you feel just protected, and you're going to feel like you are worthy. Some of you guys could be 31 or seeing 31, 31, 13, 13, 11, 11, 3, 3, 3. So a lot of 1s and a lot of 13s. A lot of you guys could be life path number 1, 8, 3, or 5. Some of you guys that could be life path number 4. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Exactly. This is going to be a very liberating relationship. A very liberating relationship. Seriously, it's going to make you feel so free and so loved at the same time. Like, you know, you have the freedom to be whoever you want, to do whatever you want, and like be loved unconditionally. This is so gorgeous, you guys. Listen with your heart. You're listening, but not you, but need to hear with a loving heart. Okay, so yeah, I feel like they're going to be very much like the talkative type, and I feel like they're going to give you a lot of, like, this is I'm talking about your next partner. They're going to be giving you a lot of compliments, and it will take a while until you will start believing them, you will start accepting those compliments, but trust me, they're gonna get to you. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay, this is the message, guys, for all of you who picked option number 2, who might be thinking that this relationship, that you need to get ready for this relationship, that you need to heal for this relationship, that you know you need to earn this relationship. It's saying no. The path is clear. There's nothing stopping you. That attachment that you might feel that it's still holding you to your ex, that is just the ego now. It's sort of tricking you into thinking that there's still attachment, but it's in reverse. So you guys are ready to let this go. It's just that fear of relationship. It's that fear of happiness, okay? Because your brain knows how to deal with unhappiness and knows how to deal with a-holes, but it doesn't know how to deal with happiness, and doesn't know how to deal with compliments. It doesn't know how to deal with kindness. So it's making you believe that you're somehow still attached, that, you know, but you're not. And like, the more you think that you're attached, the more you make yourself attached. But what I'm saying is, and what the cards are saying, is that, you know, it really is, you're not attached, you're free. The truth is, you're free, and you know, you've always been free. Any attachment is in this particular case, it's an illusion. You might have been attached to it at some point, but now you're free, and now it's time to go, and now it's time to get things popping, and now it's time to be happy, my lovelies. It really is. Alright, lovelies, that's all I have for pile number 2. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope it resonated with your beautiful selves. If you'd like a personal reading, you could always email me. My email's in the description box below. Please like, share, subscribe to make sure that this channel grows, okay? To make sure that I keep putting out more content for you. It's very, very much appreciated. Alright, my lovelies, and take good care of your beautiful selves now. Bye. Alright, my darlings, so if you were drawn to option number 3 with the gorgeous Saturn black candle, let's light it up in here and see. Okay, alright, and see what your next fated relationship is going to be like. Okay, so I'm already seeing it's going to start a little bit slow. I feel like there's going to be caution, okay, from both parties, but it's going to get there. It is going to get there, okay, but it might start a little bit slow. It might take some time for this relationship to take place, but it is fated, you guys. It is happening. It is going to happen. All right, let's start with your tarot cards. First, we have the Magician. Nice. Very, very nice. Beautiful. Queen of Cups. And we have the Four of Swords. Okay, guys, so straight away I can tell that it's going to be all about magic. So I don't know if you guys are magicians. I don't know if you guys are into Wicca, if you guys are into the occult, if you guys are tarot readers yourself. But I feel like you guys just somehow brought this person, like manifested this person in your life. You really are. I feel like you guys have been imagining him or her, or maybe even seeing him or her in your dreams. Okay, this is a very strong connection to somebody who could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, somebody who's incredibly nourishing, somebody who has this mother energy, who's somebody who's very giving, who's somebody who's in touch with their emotions, somebody who's, wow, it's just so like floaty and beautiful. And maybe I'm talking more about, like, you know, the women here, but it's just, it's such a beautiful energy, okay, for you guys out there watching. Like, your next partner, okay, if you're interested in females, it's just going to be, wow, so feminine, so beautiful, so flowy, so compassionate, creative, and this is just amazing. Yeah. And with the Magician, this is somebody who is, you know, who's able to find a solution for everything and anything. This is somebody who's actually magical feels very, very much magical, who's very interested in magic. Somebody who could be working with crystals, somebody who could be working with actual magic wands, you know, or crystal wands. Wow, this is so, so beautiful. They're also going to have an incredibly beautiful voice, I'm hearing. Okay, so I'm seeing that this is going to be somebody with most probably curly hair, or wavy hair, somebody who is, I'm seeing like brown hair. It could be light or dark blonde, light brown, dark brown, you know, but I'm seeing like, yeah, definitely somebody who likes to hold things in their hands, whether, you know, it's somebody with like a pen or a crystal, or like some sort of I don't know, what are they called, those meditation bowls, whatever, you know, or it's like, or they like to have a drink, but there's always like, it's almost like they're always holding something. Okay. But yeah, it's going to be like, I can see it's going to be a very interesting relationship. I feel like both of you are very much unconventional. I feel like both of you are very much like into your own thing. Okay. There's definitely a lot of meditation going on, a lot of dream, maybe even astral traveling. Like this energy is very much about like, you know, more living in a 5D than 3D, but also living in 3D, you know, but it's just so interesting. It's like so unconventional. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, so we have engineer, right? So for some of you, your next partner, they could actually be an engineer, and I'm seeing that this could be somebody who's bold for men. Okay, or for women, it could be somebody with really, really short like haircut. Okay, but for others of you, I'm seeing there's somebody with longer hair and curly hair. But for some of you guys, remember that this is a general reading. They could be bold. I'm not seeing any beards. In a second, no beards over here. But yeah, ability to give creative energy and practical expression, talent for designing resolutions for common dilemmas. Yeah, it's like I said, they keep trying to find different ways of maybe like solving issues, or they have their own way of thinking about things. I feel like their mind is incredibly strong. They just have this thing about, you know, like they can find a way, like this is the person you want to be next to when you go like and you get stuck in a labyrinth. Like this person will get you out like quickly. This is the person whose mind is so incredibly cool. I feel that could even be a writer, like writing detective novels or writing scripts, you know, with a storyteller. They could be writing scripts for movies, or, you know, for series. Or they could be writing books, because they're that smart. Like their brain, the way their brain works, it's just like, what? How did you even come up with this? How could you, like, wow, amazing. You know, with the storyteller, yeah, like I said, they could be like an somebody who writes scripts, somebody who likes movies, who writes movies rather, you know, or somebody who's like a mechanical engineer, 3D engineer, and they love reading. They really love reading. Okay, so have an advocate, inspires you to put compassion into action. So they're very, very much compassionate. Okay, very much like the Queen of Cups. They could have ginger hair as well for some of you guys. So they could be like from Ireland or something. Quite possibly. And they like color green. There's lots of green and blues over here. Okay, they really like the color green. That means that they have a very active and beautiful and open heart chakra. So they're very much, they're open to love, you know, they're open to love, but they're also like open to adventures, and they're open to magic. Like I'm just hearing like this person is very, very much open to life, and they're ready to live life, and they have a very good balance of you know, work and play. And they will love to read. I don't know what it is. They will also love to read to you. Like I said, they have a beautiful voice, and maybe you'll be asking them to read to you. You'll be like, babe, do you wanna like maybe read to me, like, or like, you know, while you're taking a bath and like with candles, and it's all romantic, and he or she is just sitting there and reading to you, and then, you know, wherever the night takes you. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, see, again, we have rest and rejuvenation. So I'm seeing that this could be somebody who's very much into meditation, who's very much into breathing practices, You know, I feel like they also like swimming a lot. And you feel so much calmer in this relationship. Like you just feel calm. Yeah, okay. So we have man holding a coin, and again I have all this greenery over here, guys. I feel like you in this like next fated relationship of yours, you're going to live somewhere where there's going to be a lot of greenery. It's either like you guys are going to be living next to a forest or next to a park of some sort, or maybe you guys might even have like green walls in your apartment or in your house. Okay, but I'm seeing like, or even green like emerald colored, like what's it called now, bedding, you know. It's just a lot of green. They like green, they like this energy, or it's you, but it's that energy of love, of being relaxed and rejuvenated and just balanced and calm. Okay, so I'm saying like when the man holding a coin, the male in this relationship is going to be quite well off, but I'm seeing that both of you will, to be honest, not just the male, both you and your partner are going to be very, very much well off. But I feel like the man is sort of giving. So your next relationship, your next partner, going to be incredibly generous, but I'm seeing it's mostly like, it's not generous to like everybody, it's generous to you. They want to spend money on you, they want to spoil you, they want to give you beautiful things. And don't be like surprised if they give you like an emerald ring, emerald earrings, you know, emerald something. It's just green. They love green. Okay, and we have number 7, community. So I feel like they are still going to be helping out in the community. I feel like in this relationship, in that fated relationship, you guys are going to be also connecting a lot with your soul tribe, with your soul family, meeting a lot of new people that, you know, that are just going to be, yeah, very much on your vibe, on your, like, you know, the same vibes, the same interests, the same... Yeah, very similar. Very, very similar. Spending quality times together, listen and talk to one another. Okay, so I'm seeing like, even though you guys are going to be going out together, attending a lot of functions and meeting people, you're still going to be spending a lot of beautiful quality times together. And it's going to be very, very much romantic, okay? And I feel like it's going to be in beautiful places, like, you know, on top of a cliff somewhere, or in the mountains, or again in the forest. And there's just like the feeling of just you and this person in the world, in this, you know, beautiful like fated relationship. And it's like kissing under the stars, and like star watching and moon gazing and stargazing, and just looking at the sky. There's this fascination with the sky as well, which is very interesting. You guys could be living somewhere tropic. That's what I'm also seeing, like, you know, tropics, you know, Indonesia, Malaysia, places like this, maybe Thailand, or just like in any countries really, but, you know, where it's more like tropical, when there's lots of greenery. Do something for someone, give your attention to one another. In this next fated relationship, guys, you and your partner are going to make time for one another. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm busy with work, or I have to do this, or I have to do that. No, it's going to be like where you guys are just going to make a lot of time for one another. You're going to prioritize one another over everything and anything, over everybody and anybody, okay? You're going to be your partner's number one, and so will they, okay? And I feel like you guys will constantly be doing something for one another, like little notes, you know, or like, you know, making coffee in bed, or just remembering like trivial little things, but they're just going to mean so much to that partner of yours. The union of hearts, a love connection defies explanation. Yeah, it's just, it's not that you have to explain this to anybody or anything like that, but I feel like you guys could be from different cultures, from different even from very like different from social whatever, basically like from different social classes, like, you know, that just it's almost like I'm hearing like too good to be true, but it's conditioning. Okay, like you've been conditioned to think that you can only date a certain like type or something like this, and then something happens, and then it's just like, what? Amazing. It's like I'm hearing maybe somebody who wasn't well off, or who was born into poverty, or has been into poverty for a very long time, and then this like millionaire comes through, and like with the man holding a coin, and even though they have so many like beautiful men or women around them or whatever, they choose you because they see your soul, they see your heart, they see this fated connection. It's something like that I'm feeling very, very strongly, you know, like somebody who's maybe like, you know, very, very well off, and somebody who has been struggling for a very long time. Okay, and like I said, it doesn't have to be like the male is rich, it could be the female that's very rich and helps the male, but for most of you I'm seeing it's the man who's going to bring the money. It's the man who's going to give you like, and that's what the greenery is as well, they're just going to like shower you with money and affection, and it's going to be their love language, okay, like gifts and time. And then look at that sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Okay, it's just, it's like, yeah, see that union, the union of hearts, and the sacred union, the connection that defies explanation. Like nobody can explain this connection. It's people, I feel like with the community, it's like people might be saying like, what do they have in common? Like what do they see in one another? Like they might seem so, like you guys might seem so different, like from different worlds, but it doesn't matter, because this connection is so deep, that connection is so profound, that connection is just so liberating, and it's sacred. It truly is sacred. I feel with the you know, with the choice, with the black candle, it's also that it's going to eradicate a lot of negativity in your life, and it's going to eradicate like weeds. Like I'm seeing somebody like cutting weeds, you know, and it's like cutting weeds from your mind, from your soul, like cutting bad thoughts, cutting the thoughts that you thought about, you know, you not being enough, or you not being good enough. And it's like this relationship is going to cut it off. And like I said, it might start off a little bit slower. Okay, it's not like it's going to be like palm and passion and fireworks, and no, it's going to be about getting to know one another. Might be, like I said, one of you could be cautious, and I feel like it could be you, but it will just grow to be something so beautiful. It's almost like they're showing me, you know, putting a seed in the ground and sort of giving it a little bit of time to sprout, and it's going to be like your relationship is going to grow into this beautiful, amazing tree. That's the thing, okay? But it will just need to take some time, but it's gonna be like so much love, there's gonna be so much passion, and like the union of hearts, it's like beautiful energy of, you know, growing together and becoming one, becoming this union, becoming one. Yeah, alright my lovelies, so that's all I'm seeing for pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you. Like, share, subscribe, it really helps the channel out. If you'd like a personal reading that's based specifically on your situation, you could always email me. My email's in the description box below. Alright my lovelies, take good care of your beautiful selves now. Bye.